right, welcome, Larry Andrews Field, home of your Baker Hornets. Baker Hornets JV matchup against the Bryant Hurricanes JV. Game will start at 5 o'clock. Go ahead and give you the lineups here at home. Starting with the Hurricanes. Number 16, catcher James Dunham, playing right field. Number 5, Tajun Johnson, playing shortstop. Number 14, Elijah Lands. Starting pitcher for the Hurricanes and batting fourth, number 24, Anthony Roberts. Playing third base, number 23, Peyton Tuberville. Playing left field, batting sixth, Brantley Peru. He's number 2. Number 7 in center field, Kyler Bond. The designated hitter, number 13, Braxton Finch. Batting ninth, playing first base, number 25, Zara Johnson. Fincher, the designated hitter, is hitting for the second baseman, number 18, Cameron Mason. Your starting lineup for the Baker Hornets. Playing shortstop, Braxton Lind. Starting pitcher, Gavin Van Gieson. The designated hitter, Noah Gaston. He will be hitting for the second baseman, number 11, Kenny Warner. Playing first base, batting fourth, number 16, Isaac Rogers. Playing left field, number 0, Jerry Harrison. The catcher, number 12, Ryan Peak. Playing right field, number 23, Jackson Williams. Playing center field, number 13, Alan Gunn. And batting ninth, playing third base, number 27, Jackson Socorro. We'll get started here in about 5 minutes. right, things are underway here. First pitch from Van Giesen to the catcher, James Dunham, is a strike. Second pitch on that outside corner gets him swinging and missing. 0-2 count to Dunham. This is an area game for the JV Hornets. Ball high. Swing and a miss. Goes down on strikes. Now batting number 5, the right fielder, Tijun Johnson. So Tijun Johnson, the right fielder, number 5, steps up to the plate for the Hurricanes. Quick recap of our infielders. Starting pitcher is Gavin Van Giesen. And his battery mate at pitcher is what's Ryan's number here? Number 12, Ryan Peak. Playing third base is number 27, Jackson Socorro. Playing shortstop is number 1, Braxton Lynn. At second base is number 20, Kenny Warner. And at first base is number 16, Isaac Rogers. So Johnson has a 1-1 count after fouling that back. Watched that pitch right down the middle for strike 2. 1-2 is the count to Johnson. Outfielders for the Hornets is in left field, number 0, Jerry Harrison. And in center field is number 13, Alan Gunn. And playing right field is number 23, Jackson Williams. 2-2 count, 1 out. It's swing and a miss, or actually it's foul ball. Two still the count. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. Now batting shortstop number 14, Elijah Lands. So the shortstop for the Hurricanes, Elijah Lands, steps up to the plate. Ball is hit third baseman. Socorro fields it to Rogers for the putout to end the inning. So we will have Lynn, Van Giesen, and Gaston starting things off here in the bottom of the first inning for the JV Hornets. So Braxton Lynn starting things off here in the top of the first. Ball is hit high, out of play. Counts 1-1. One ball, two strikes. Got it. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lynn. Let's do it. Ball's hit foul. Counts 2-2. Or 3-2. 3-2. Oh, and gets him on the outside corner, looking out one. Stepping in the box, your pitcher, number 2, Gavin Van Gasen. First pitch into Van Gasen is strike 1. Ball high. Slider in for strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Van Gasen. 2-2 is the count. Ball is hit center right. He is going to choke up for a single. Good hit by Van Gasen. Stepping in the box, number 9, designated hitter, Noah Gaston. So, courtesy runner for Van Gasen is Van Gasen. He's staying in the run for himself right now. Pickoff attempt has him back over safely. Ball is hit left side. That is going to be down, and that will be a double for Gaston. Waving in Van Gasen, and Van Gasen will be up at home. Stepping to the plate, your first baseman, number 16, Isaac Rogers. Slider has him swinging and missing. Ball hits center field. That will drop. Stepping into the left-handed batter box, number 0, Jerry Harrison. So you have Isaac Rogers at first, Noah Gaston at third. First pitch is ball in the dirt, ball 1. Have Jerry Harrison left fielder Jerry Harrison up to bat. Second pitch into Harrison's strike 1. 1-1 is the count. And Rogers got hung up at first for out number 2. Jerry Harrison still with a 1-1 count. Fouled that one off. Cutter, swinging and missing, goes down on strikes. So after 1 complete, Baker Hornets 1, Bryant Hurricanes 0. Starting things off here in the top of the second, it's number 24, Anthony Roberts for the Hurricanes. He is the starting pitcher. Van Giesen throws a breaking ball. 12-6 on the outer third part of the plate. Strike one. Number 24 fouls that one off. Roberts is a sizable young man, batting in the cleanup spot. Doing a good job pitching so far. Got good stuff, got a good slider. One, two's the count. Breaking ball breaks out of the zone. 2-2's the count. Ball is hit up high, left side, out of play. So Roberts will get to do it again. Good hustle by Peak, getting over there close to the backstop as he could. Make sure it didn't stay in. Ball is hit center field. The gun and gun with the catch. Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Peyton Tuberville. So Tuberville steps up into the plate and watches the first pitch as a strike one. Tuberville is the third baseman. Ball is hit third base. It is fair, and Socorro sails it. And he is in safely at second base. That's going to be an infield single. Socorro didn't have any chance of getting him. Now batting number 2, the left fielder, Brantley Peru. Rogers threw it to Warner. Warner couldn't field it to tag. Lynn was backing him up and tried to make a diving tag on the runner going into second, and the runner just got in right underneath him. So you have a runner on second base. Ball's high. So a single to first and advance to second on the throwing error by Socorro. Ball's foul. This is the left fielder, Brantley Peru, that's batting. Number 2. 1-1 count, 1 out, and the runner on second base. Ball is chopped third. Socorro stares him back. And did not get the tag down, but got the out at first. And that was the center fielder, number 7, Kyler Bond. So after 1.5, score remains 1 Hornets, 0 Hurricanes. Ryan Peak starting things off. Stepping to the plate, the right fielder, number 23, Jackson Williams. That was the shortstop, right? So Peak got in the box and grounded out to shortstop to the first baseman. You got Jackson Williams, the right fielder, up to bat. He has first 2 pitches to him has been balls. Ball is hit high, infield. Second baseman's calling it, and he catches it. Now batting, your center fielder, number 13, Allen Gunn. After 2 complete, Baker Hornets 1, Bryant Hurricanes 0. So the designated hitter, number 13, Braxton Fincher, steps up to the plate to start things off here in the top of the third. First pitch from Van Giesen to Fincher is ball high. Ball is hit high, backstop, out of play. Count is 1-2. Ball's lined out to Braxton Lynn. Now batting number 25, the first baseman, Zara Johnson. It's either Zara. I'm going to go with Zara because I don't want it to sound like Sarah. So the first pitch is ball one. So I apologize to any Bryant folks out there listening if I'm mispronouncing his name. Ball's hit, center field, guns underneath it for out number 2. Now batting the catcher, number 16, James Dunham. To third baseman, Socorro. Socorro to Rogers. And it'll be 1, 2, and 3. So the third baseman, Jackson Socorro, is going to start things off here in the bottom of the third. He is going to hit it to shortstop. Shortstop's going to field it. Going to throw it to first. Going to say that he's got him. Stepping into the box, the shortstop number 1, Braxton Lynn. Braxton Lynn steps up to plate with 1 out. First pitch into Lynn is a ball. Ball's hit hard and high, left side, left fielder. And he robs him. He robs him. Oh my gosh, that is at the fence. Fantastic hit by Lynn. Got robbed by the left fielder. Stepping to the plate, the pitcher, number 2, Gavin Van Giesen. So Braxton needs to hit the weight room because that was just a few feet from going out. Van Giesen's going to put that into left center, and the center fielder tracks it down to end the inning. So after 3 complete, the score remains. To June Johnson, number 5, the right fielder is going to start things off for the Hurricanes. Ball's hit left field. That will get down to Harrison. Harrison get it in for a single. Now batting shortstop number 14, Elijah Lands. He wasn't looking though. So that'll be a sack bunt. Now batting the pitcher, number 24, Anthony Roberts. Braxton with a pickoff move to second. Back in safely to June Johnson at second base. 1 out. Ball is in the dirt. Peak with passed ball allows Lejeune to get over to third. So 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Runner on third base. So the Hurricanes are blowing at the Hornets' door. Four-hole hitter, the pitcher, number 24, fouls that one off towards the home dugout. 1-2's the count. 1 out, runner on third base. Ball is hit to back up the middle. That will score 1 for a single. Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Peyton Tuberville. You know who the courtesy runner number? Ball outside. Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 6, Caden Johnson. Pick back over from Van Gasen to Rogers to keep number 6 close. Another attempt. Close swipe and tag, but he's back in safely. Number 23, Tuberville, receives his first pitch, and he will wear one. Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Brantley Peru. Get a mound visit, Coach Cornelius. All right, mound visit has concluded. Everybody's back in their positions. Peru is up to bat. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Van Giesen steps off, gets the runners back. Braxton to Rogers for out number 2. Now batting center fielder, number 7, Kyler Bond. So we have 2 outs, runners at second and third. Ball's fouled out of play. 0-2's count. Ball high. 1-2. 2 outs. 2 runners on. Second and third. Swing and a miss. It gets underneath Peak, and that will score 1 on the pass ball. And the Hurricanes goes ahead. That'd have been a drop third strike. Now batting the designated hitter number 13, Braxton Fincher. So you have 2 outs, a runner on first and third. Have an error, a throw-in error on Van Giesen to score another one. And Bond is at second base. Ball is fouled out. Number 13, Fincher. Stolen base. 1-1 is the count. Runner on third base. Ball foul back. Count is 1-2. And he'll go down swinging. So after 3.5, the Bryant Hurricanes goes ahead 3, Baker Hornets JV 1. We'll be right back. Up to bat, it's going to be Noah Gaston, Isaac Rogers, and Jerry Harrison. So Noah Gaston steps up to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth inning for your Hornets. First pitch inside for strike one. Ball in the dirt. 1-1 is the count. Gaston with a double today. He drove in the Hornets' only run so far. Need for him to be a lead on or a lead up batter. Ball inside, 3-1. Get on base, hit another double, hit a single, take a walk, get hit by pitch. Any way he can get down to first base. Ball is hit hard, right field. It jumps up, bites the right fielder, but he gets back to first. Stepping to the plate, first baseman number 16, Isaac Rogers. So Isaac's had a single. He got picked off at first base his first at bat. Ball is chopped down third base. That is going to be fair. That will be a double for Rogers. Stepping to the plate, left fielder, number 0, Jerry Harrison. So Rogers with a double moves Gaston over to third. Runners in scoring position, nobody out. Jerry Harrison up to bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Harrison. Coach Cornelius calls time. Talks to our right fielder, Mr. Harrison. Tells him to just watch that ball all the way in. Be patient and drive it somewhere, big guy. Ball's fouled back out of play. 0-2's the count to Harrison. Spread out, scoot up, choke up, put one something over to the right side. Ball outside. 1-2's the count. Ball inside. 2-2's the count. Going to have a mound visit. Coach sees something. Maybe Rogers with a really big lead. There at second. Rogers is getting a big primary and a very large secondary. So hopefully Coach Cornelius is saying, let's tighten up on that. I think Coach is on to something. Two is the count to Harrison. Rogers at second. Gaston at third. Nobody's holding on Rogers. Ball fouled. 2-2 is the count. I don't think that they're on to Rogers' big lead. The middle infielders are not breaking anywhere, even on the throwback to the pitcher. Ball is hit. Noah will score. Rogers will score. 2 RBI single by Jerry Harrison. Stepping to the plate, the catcher, number 12, Bryant. Pete. After the single by Gaston, the double by Rogers, and the single by Harrison, the score is tied up 3-3. With the catcher, Ryan Peake, up to bat. Pickoff attempt from pitcher to first baseman to try to get Harrison, but Harrison's back in safely. Harrison with a modest lead. Swing and a miss. Strike one. High fastball, looked like a two-seam, had some tail on it. It had a little out-in break. Another pickoff attempt. That will sail past first baseman, and Harrison will be up safely at second base after the throwing error by the pitcher. So Peake still with an 0-1 count. Ball low and outside. 1-1's the count. Ball two. 2-1 is the count. This is a slow at bat. Peake's being patient. First baseman playing in. Third baseman's playing in a little bit. And that will be down to third base side. That was going to be safe. That's going to be a bunt single by Peake. Stepping in the box, right fielder, number 23, Jackson Williams. So we have Harrison at third and Adams, courtesy runner for the catcher. Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 11, Adams. So Jaden Adams at first base. Ball is hit. Second baseman boots it. That will score a run and a reach on an error by Williams. Stepping in the box, center fielder number 13, Allen Gunn. That will be bunt single by Gunn. Stepping in the box, third baseman, number 27, Jackson Socorro. So bases are loaded. That should be a tag up. Right fielder tags up, safe at home. Tagged up from second, safe at third. And a sac fly by Socorro. Stepping to the plate, shortstop number 1, Braxton Lynn. Something happened there. I was looking down at my score sheet. Looked like the pitcher threw back to first, but I don't think the umpire had it put back in play yet. Yes, it runs. We're going to have a pitch and change. We'll be right back. So we're back. New pitcher for the Hurricanes. Runners on first and third. Allen Gunn, the center fielders at first. Jackson Williams is at third. So Allen with a stolen base. Counts 2-0. Runners on second and third. One out. So something hit over there. That will work. It will not work. Good heads-up play by Gunn. That's going to be score the run. So the run will count. Gunn will be out. After 4 complete, Baker Hornets go back ahead 6. Bryant Hurricanes 3. Going to come in for number 25, Johnson. Van Giesen still on the bump for the Hornets. First pitch is ball. Swing and a miss, or a foul ball, actually. One and one is the count. Ball low. 2-1. Ball's fouled out. Three twos to count. Ball's hit right field. Williams turning and running. He misses. That will be a stand-up double for Newberry. I just burnt Williams. Now batting the catcher number 16, James Dunham. So back up at the top of the order, number 16, James Dunham. Ball inside. Nice night here in Larry Andrews Field. Ball in the dirt. 2-0. Wind is blowing from right field to left field. A little bit of a crosswind. The 2-0 pitch in for strike one. Pitch on the outer side of the plate. Painted it for strike two. Foul it off. 2-2's the count. Get a catcher timeout here. They fouled off some fleshy part of Pete. Two balls, two strikes. Runner on second base. Ball's fouled off. Number 16 has a quality at bat going here. 6 pitches. This will be the 7th. Count remains 2-2. Ball is hit up in the air. Ball fouled out again. Still 2-2. Ball's fouled out of play. Count is 2-2. Ninth pitch coming here of this at bat. Still got a pitch to waste from Van Giesen, so I may try a breaking ball somewhere on the inside or outside part of the plate. See if I can't get a chase. Fouled off. Ball is hit right side. Right fielder is coming underneath it, and Williams misses it. That will score a run. Now batting the right fielder, number 5, Tijun Johnson. So the Hurricanes notched one off of our lead. Scores 4-6. Runner at second base. Ball is hit to shortstop. Shortstop to land. It's safe. Now batting the shortstop, number 14, Elijah Lands. Have a mound visit with Van Giesen. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be a pitch and change. We'll see. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it so far. Yeah, Van Giesen stays in. Shortstop Elijah Lands up at the plate. You got first and third. That's probably what they were talking about. Coach Cornelius came in and talked to his infielders and his pitcher and the catcher about what first and third situation we were going to do. We have nobody out. So I would say is we're going to try to get the easiest out here. And he attempts for the bunt and misses. Strike one. Van Giesen with a third to first move. Everybody back. Bunt attempt again, and he misses for strike two. So bunt is off likely with an 0-2 count. Lands steps back into the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Something happened there. Wild throw by Van Giesen. Will score one and advance the runner to second. Now batting number 24, Anthony Roberts. And Jerry Harrison with the snag by the hair of his chinny chin chin for out number two. Now batting number 21, Trevor Fontenot. Got him. I don't know how we can get him over there. That's two really close ones that have not went our way. So 1-1 is the count. We have a runner at third base. 2-1. Fouled off. Now it counts 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at third base. Ball high. 3-2 is the count. Count is full. 2 outs. Runner at third base. We have Johnson at third base. And we walk him. Fans are on the umpire, said they wanted that strike. Umpire said it was nope, it was too much up in the zone. Ball high. Now batting left fielder number 2, Brantley Peru. So we have a first and third. The left fielder steps up to the plate. He is grounded out to the left side, 1 to the third baseman, 1 to the shortstop twice. His 2 at bats, so he's 0 for 2 so far today. Ball outside. Ball inside. 2-0. Two and 1 is the count. Nobody, it looks like, is warming up in the bullpen. Batter calls time, steps out. Runners on first and third. Ball is hit center right, and it will drop. For a single. And it will be tied up 6-6. So we will have a pitch and change. Now pitching for the Hornets, number 18, Zach Vaught. So Zach Vaught is going to come in for relief here in the top of the 5th. Van Giesen with 4 2/3 innings. Yes, ma'am. Zach Vaught is the pitcher for Baker, and Kyler Bond, the center fielder, is up to bat. He will bunt attempt and foul that one over. Got 2 outs here. Runners at first and second. Bunt was just to probably catch us off guard. Bunt down third base side. Vaught slips. Infield single. Now batting the designated hitter number 13, Braxton Fincher. So bases are loaded, 2 outs. Your 8-hole hitter number 13, designated hitter, Fincher, is up to bat. First pitch into Fincher is strike 1. Ball is hit to land. Land fields it and sails it over Rogers' head. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. Now batting number 9, Blake Newberry. One and one count to Newberry. Foul that one back. Counts 1 and 2. Ball in the dirt. 2 and 2's count. Good job blocking up by Pete. 2-2. Two runners on, two outs. Ball outside. Count goes full. 3-2. We got an empty base at first. A walk wouldn't be the end of the world. We'd like to go ahead and end the inning right here, though. Ball 4, and the bases will be loaded. Now batting the catcher number 16, James Dunham. So we have batted through the lineup, or not we have, but Bryant has. That was number 9's second plate appearance here in the top of the 5th. And this is number 16's second plate appearance in the top of the 5th. Ball squirts out. Pass ball by Pete. He's not able to get it back in quick enough to score another run. One is the count. Runners on second and third. So the Hornets are having a little bit of an implosion here. Just can't seem to get out of this inning. Errors and mishaps is allowing Bryant to put one on us. Strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. Umpire called time for the batter in mid windup. So that pitch does not count. Count remains 1-2, 2 outs. Runner on second and third. Leadoff batter at the plate. And he gets him looking. Damage is done. The Hurricanes blew through the Hornets that half inning and put quite a few on the board. Score is Hurricanes 9, Hornets 6. So Gavin Van Giesen steps to the plate here in the bottom of the fifth inning to start things off for the Hornets. First pitch is high, ball one. Ball high, 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. Ball's fouled out of play. 2-2's count. It goes down looking. Stepping to the plate, designated hitter, number 9, Noah Gaston. So Noah Gaston steps up to the plate with 1 out. Ball high. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 count to Gaston. Ball high. 2-1 is the count. Ball's fouled out of play. Counts 2-2. Ball hit back up the middle. That will be a single for Gaston. Stepping to the plate, first baseman, number 16, Isaac Rogers. So Gaston with a single. Rogers steps up to the plate with 1 out, a runner on first base. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. Ball's fouled out of play. Counts 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Ball inside. Dirt ball read. Advances Gaston. To second base. So Gaston at second base. 1-2 count to Rogers. Ball is hit center field. That will drop in for a single. And Rogers is on base for the third time tonight. Now batting left fielder number 0, Jerry Harrison. So Jerry Harrison steps up to the plate. Rogers at first, and Gaston at third. Going to have a mound visit from the coach. Just probably going over a first and third situation. We're down by 3. So I don't believe we'll see any trickeration out of the Hornets. We don't want to give up any outs if we don't have to here. It's a 7-inning game or a 2-hour time limit. So we've got about 15, 20 minutes before that time expires. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1 to Harrison. Rogers remains at first. Gaston at third. Ball inside. And Rogers is caught stealing. That's Rogers' first caught stealing of the season. Ball outside. 2-1's the count. Ball's hit high, fly ball, right side. First baseman's calling it off. And that will conclude the inning. So after 5 complete, Bryant Hurricanes 9, Baker JV Hornets 6. So Braxton Lind on the mound for the Hornets. Tajun Johnson, the right fielder, is up to play. The first pitch to him is ball one. Second pitch is dumped into left field for a single. Now batting number 14, Elijah Lands. Bunt attempt, strike one. Back pick to Rogers from Peak to Rogers, not on time. Lejeune back in safely. Pickoff attempt, Lynn to Rogers. Johnson back in safely. Strike two on miss bunt. 0-2 count. Ball's fouled out of play. Ball's foul. Pickoff attempt. Johnson back safely. Count is 0-2. Runner at first base. Got him. Oh, caught him safe. Ball outside. 1-2. Fans are getting a little chippy over here. Ball's hit center field. That's going to drop. Be a single. Now batting number 24, Anthony Roberts. So nobody out. Runner on first and second. Rogers will be playing on the grass. Nobody out. Ball's hit up, straight up, infield. Scoro calls it. He is playing shortstop now for out number one. Now batting number 21, Trevor Fontenot. So one out, ball one to Fontenot. Shows bunt. Ball high, 2-0. Shows bunt. Ball outside. 3-0 is the count. Fontenot. 3-0 count. Ball is hit to third baseman. Third baseman muffs it and reach on an error. Now batting the number 2, the left fielder, Brantley Peru. So we have bases loaded. Nobody out. First pitch into Peru is strike 1. Second pitch, strike 2. So Braxton's going to battle all the way back here with bases loaded, nobody out. 0-2 count. We actually got 1 out. Good block by Peak. Ball in the dirt. Blocked up, kept in front of him. Everybody remains where they're at. There's 1 out. Bases loaded. Peru up to bat. Count is 1-2. Ball is hit. And a double play. Oh, no. Peak didn't come outside, and he had to throw behind the runner, and it got by Rogers, and that will score a run. Be a throwing error by Peak. Two outs, runners at second and third. So Peak was playing as a force there, and Braxton fielded it. He came home. Peak received the ball and then threw it to first. The runner was running through the lane, and Peak didn't clear himself to get a good throw, and it just kind of sailed past the runner and Rogers into right field, allowing that run to score. And swing and a miss. Ball's fouled off. Now batting number 10, Brayson Little. See that? Yeah, Latre or something. It's not Little, it's Latre. Ball is hit to shortstop, Socorro, Rogers to end the inning. So after 5.5 innings, score is Bryant Hurricanes 10, Baker JV Hornets 6. Ryan Peak is going to start things off. First pitch into Peak is strike one. Ball's hit to third baseman, and third baseman throws it over to first for out number one. Stepping in the box, number 23, Jackson Williams. Ball's hit to first base for out number two. Now batting number 13, Allen Guns. Ball high, 1-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. This will likely be the ball game due to time. Swing and a miss. Ball low. 2-1's the count. Fouled. That's fouled back, out of play. 2-2's the count. Ball's fouled out of play. Ball is hit right field. That will get down in the gap between right and center for 2 outs single. Now batting number 27, Jackson Socorro. First pitch into Socorro is strike one. Ball fell down third base line. That's the ball game, folks. So the final score is Bryant Hurricanes 10, Baker Hornets 6. That's the ball game. Final score, Bryant Hurricanes 10, New Baker Hornets 6. We will be traveling to Daphne on Wednesday. Varsity will have a home game here tomorrow, so come out and see us.